So he's blocked all his family on social media. And quite frankly, it's baffling. I think it's wild for anyone because it's your family, but also even more because it's the Beckhams and they're like this happy brand. But I was saying to someone the other day, this is really weird, I get it, but I actually now like brand Beckham more than I did before because that whole polished, we are perfect, we all love each other, we all get on great, it's rubbish. Like no family is like that, even if you all get on. So while I think Brooklyn is pathetic for blocking them, I am like enjoying to see the cracks and not in a nasty way, but just because you are now relatable. Like your life was never, I mean, it's very, very luxurious, but like it was never perfect. Like stop giving us that image. Like at least with like the Kardashians, you see, I mean, it's a bit beggy, but you see warts and all. Beckham's look, whoa.
Well, I think to give some context to why Brooklyn did this, we know earlier this year we were the first to reveal that he'd blocked Romeo and Cruz on Instagram, and so had Nicola. I think Cruz had made a couple of pops, there were some slide digs. But with David and Victoria, he chose to do that because if you are fans of the Beckham, if you follow them, you'll have seen recently, especially Victoria and Jackie, sharing things that included Brooklyn in them. So throwback photos always including Brooklyn, because obviously he's their son. What we do know from behind the scenes is that Brooklyn has asked his family to stop doing that. Stop tagging me, like leave me alone, I don't want this anymore. And they haven't listened and they've carried on. And so actually the quickest way he could think to get rid of this problem was just to click the block button. And Nicola's done exactly the same. They're standing unified. You know, it was never that he was going to do it and she wasn't. And it would look 10 times worse on Brooklyn and Nicola if she did it and he didn't. Yeah. So it is a really sad state of affairs. I know what you mean, it does seem pathetic, but I think if you asked your parents not to do something and they keep doing it and it keeps getting dragged up, because also I get why the Beckhams want to stop the narrative, as it's really embarrassing. Like you said, it's showing cracks in this amazing brand they've built. But stop tagging him in it, I think, because that is generating news stories. If they just didn't, there'd be one, oh, he didn't include Brooklyn in that post. But they have done posts that don't include Brooklyn. So every single time you do include him, it's getting spun into this thing of, oh, look, it's an olive branch. And then they know that if they do it on a grid post, it's going to invite hundreds of comments of people going, reunite with your parents, you only get one life, reunite with your parents. I think they should just stop talking.